want a divorce after 9 months of marriage. Am I being immature? My husband and I have been together for 4 years. I love him, even now. But 3 months ago, something happened that I can't get past. I surprised him at his office with lunch. That's when I met Autumn, his colleague. They were laughing at his desk, and when I walked in, there was this weird pause, like I'd interrupted something. He introduced us, said they'd been working together for 5 years. 5 years. And I'd never heard her name. Not once. On the drive home, I asked why he never mentioned her. He said we rarely talk about work since I don't understand his field. That stuck with me, the way he said it. That night, I started paying attention. He was on his phone constantly, smiling at texts, typing quick responses during dinner, during movies, even when we were in bed. A week later, I asked him directly, "Who are you texting so much?" He didn't hesitate. He unlocked his phone and handed it to me. "See for yourself." I scrolled through their messages. It was pages and pages of daily conversations, cute nicknames, inside jokes, her complaining about her husband, asking intimate questions about our relationship, about me. Then I found the one that made my stomach drop. My husband's birthday is June 14th. I threw him a party. Friends, family, everything. At 9:47 p.m. that night, she texted, "You must be bored at your own party or you wouldn't be texting me instead of being with her." He was texting her. At the party, I spent 2 weeks planning for him. I looked up from the phone. "This is inappropriate. This is flirting." He seemed genuinely surprised. Said if it bothered me that much, he'd stop. For exactly 4 weeks, it stopped. Then it started again, gradually. A text here and there. Then every evening again. I confronted him. This time he came home the next day with her. To clear the air. She sat on our couch, smirking, making jokes about how I must have trust issues. How if I felt threatened by their friendship, that was my problem, not hers. She even winked at him when she said it. The second she left, I told him I never wanted to see or hear about her again. That if he'd rather have her as a friend than me as a wife, he should just say it. He promised it was over. Said he'd barely talk to her. Work only. 2 weeks later, we left for our anniversary trip to Santorini. 3 weeks, just us. It was supposed to fix everything, except she texted him 2 to 3 times every single day. I'd see his phone light up. Autumn, Autumn, Autumn. He'd wait until I was in the shower to respond, or when I fell asleep. Once, I woke up at 2 a.m. and he was on the balcony typing away. When I asked about it, he said she was having marriage problems, that she needed someone to talk to. "Are you a marriage counselor now?" I asked. He laughed it off. We got home with 1 week of vacation left. He suggested dinner and a movie. I agreed. We needed it. We were at the restaurant, finally having a good time, when she walked in, with her husband. She spotted us immediately, came over. "Oh my god, what a coincidence. Do you guys want to join us?" I said yes before my husband could say no. She was so pleasant, touching my husband's arm while asking about Santorini, laughing at his jokes. Her husband barely said a word. Then I asked, loud enough for everyone to hear, "So how are things with you two? I heard you've been having marriage problems." Her husband's face went white. "What? Who said that?" "My husband did. He showed me all your texts about it." The table went silent. Autumn stared at my husband. Her husband stared at her. My husband tried to backtrack, stammered something about misunderstanding. I smiled and said, "Oh, I'm sorry if I got it wrong. I just assumed since you were texting him multiple times a day on our vacation." Autumn looked like she wanted to kill him. When we got home, he exploded, said I was out of line, that I humiliated him. I asked him one question. "Have you ever slept with her?" He went quiet. "Then, once, before I even met you." I told him I wanted a divorce, that at minimum, they were having an emotional affair. He called me silly, said I was overreacting to texts with a friend. That was 2 weeks ago. I've refused all physical contact since. I work late, go to the gym, take long walks. I eat dinner alone at restaurants or the library. When I come home, I shower and go straight to bed. My mother thinks I'm making a big fuss over nothing. His parents called me immature. He's begging for marriage counseling, offering to quit his job, move cities, anything. But my gut is screaming that something is very, very wrong, and I've learned to trust my gut.